Whoa. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome. Of course. This is Call Me Nakomi, and this is Call Me Nakomi World. Today we are doing a live stream, everybody out there. Live stream. I'm going to be watching the Pacers versus the Thunders in game 2 of the NBA Finals. I'm sorry, I was trying to get in there early. For some reason, my ESPN was funky on me. It took me a minute. And I just realized something, the app crashed, something like that, basically on my phone, on my TV. But I'm going to be basically still watching it right here. I had to MacGyver it basically and come through. You know what I'm saying? How are everybody out there? How are you guys out there? Please go ahead and hit me in the chat. I'll be on live stream watching the entire game. My bad for coming in a little late. Had some technical difficulties, but I'm back in for you guys with this live stream. Please go ahead, hit me in the chat. Hit that live button if y'all haven't done so already. And we're gonna have some fun tonight, guys. We're gonna have some fun tonight. So tell me who you got. If you out there right now watching live, tell me who you got. Pacers, Thunder, game 2. Before the series started, was telling several friends who asked me what I got. I said I got the Thunder in 6. That's what I said. Why? Because I thought the Pacers were a feisty team and they're going to take away a couple, but the Thunder should be the better team. But hanging out with my boy Dan. What's going on with you, Craig? Thanks for coming through, man. Hey, thanks for coming through. Who do you have tonight? And what do you have? Who do you have winning the series? Let me know, Craig. Let me know. I told my friends that I had the Thunder in 6, because I thought that the Thunder were the better team, even though the Pacers are feisty. But I was on playback with my boy Dan, just basically, in the chat, and I was just like, yo, the Pacers shocked me. I mean, even up to close to the end, I thought that the Thunder were going to pull the game out. They had the lead up into the last seconds, up into 0.3 seconds left on the clock. They had the lead, and they let that thing go. It's shocking to me. It was absolutely shocking to me. My jaw was open. I haven't seen shots like that, big shots like that in the finals since Kobe, since I'm not calling them, I'm not tripping. I'm not trying to call them the Lakers or nothing like that, basically, but big shots like Ray Allen in Miami, you know what I'm saying? Big shots. Reggie Miller against the Knicks, big shots. You know what I'm saying? I mean, big shots. It takes some huge guts to take shots like that. But something I thought of while I was watching that, and in my post game thoughts and just thinking about the game, I'll say breakdown. Two instances really stood out to me while we're on this commercial break right now. I thought that in the last few seconds of the game, before the last possession that the Thunder had where SGA took the shot, they were still up. And I saw SGA dribble, and then he passed the ball to Jalen Williams. Now, I'm not mad at it because Jalen Williams should be able to basically go ahead and get that shot. But for real, I'm sure even his teammates thought SGA was going to take that shot. SGA took that shot. I don't know what was in your brain, my dude, but that should have been your shot. You should have made a miracle at that shot because nobody else, you still had the lead, but nobody else should have been more equipped to take that shot than you, SGA, but you decided to pass the ball. Now, I hope that instance doesn't come back to haunt you, but I'm shocked that I didn't even hear that narrative on TV during the week. Maybe because it wasn't down to be the last possession you guys had, but that to me stood out in my mind. That stood out in my mind from that second on. It stood out in my mind that you did that, SGA. But the last moment that was really, really amazing, and that said a lot, they gave that ball to Halliburton, and they wasn't expecting nobody else to get that shot. He took that shot. And they was just like, hey, we're going to live and die by it. If you decide to pass that ball, it was the right decision. If you decide that you was taking that shot, it was the right decision. Why? Because he is the floor general there, and I'm just going to go ahead and just give Halliburton all of his props. Absolutely. My man Craig, he says, if it's close, I'll take the Pacers. Exactly. But OKC should win. Same. I think that if you underestimate the Pacers, you shouldn't. Nobody should be underestimating the Pacers right now. But if you decide to underestimate the Pacers, you playing right into their game. I'm mad I missed that. To say I'm going to look and see who actually started the game for the Thunder. I'm going to go to the box scores just so I can see that and give that information to y'all also while I'm here. But yeah, I mean, OKC has control of the game as they did the last game. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing about OKC. They beat a lot of people, but they ain't beat the brakes off of a lot of people. Not break the brakes off of them. Because I felt like if they were the better team, they should have been ahead by a whole lot in that last game. But when I was watching that game, I was just like, yo, they playing with their food for real. And they took their feet off the gas in the end of the game. I don't care what nobody say. They did. They took their foot off the gas at the end of the last game. And they let Indiana hang in there. And that to me was the most dangerous thing that they should do. If you're going to beat somebody, go ahead and beat them. My man said, Craig said, thought in LA we weren't getting the game because of protests. Oh, that ain't never gonna stop ESPN. You know what I'm saying? 101 freeway, but at 5 went to the game. Hey, it's gonna be a good series. I think it's gonna be a good series. And like you said, OKC should win. But if they play with their food, or if they show now the chinks in their armor, the Pacers are going to exploit that. Championship winning coach, and the championship winning energy. The X Factor won a championship before, and that's Pascal Siakam. But Halliburton has to be the motor. Ooh, okay, Toppin, you tried something. You know what I'm saying? You tried something. Okay, so you got the ball back. Passes down to nice feed to Chet. Okay. That's how you start to dominate. 42-27. I feel it. 7 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock in the second half. Right now, with the Pacers, Pascal only has 3. I think he definitely has to. I mean, Halliburton it goes without saying by now that Halliburton has to have, a big game for them to win. Not just assists. They can, but at the same time, Pascal has to come through, which also means that Nembhard has to come through. Naismith could basically, hit his shots. He's going to do what he's going to do, but they need it. And, they're going to need some extra people to really, really be able to overpower or match OKC. They just got to wait for OKC to make mistakes, because this is championship basketball. Championship basketball is not 105-96. Nah, that's not going. 145-96. That's not happening in the finals. It's the 2 best teams in the world. The 2 best at least should be top 15 defenses in the league. They should be able to create stops and keep it close. Right now, let me see. 15-point lead for the Thunder right now. Okay. I saw them have a 15-point lead for a minute in that last game. And then they took their foot off the gas as though they got something in their eyes, and they looked up at the clock and they looked up at the score like they saw that was a 25-point lead for some reason. And it was never higher than 16. That don't feel good to me, man. That makes me itch. In the finals, anything less than a 16-point lead don't make you feel comfortable. It should never make you feel comfortable. I need a 2-possession game with 5 seconds left on the clock to feel comfortable. Plain and simple. I get it on ABC, not ESPN. ESPN is Sunday night basketball. I feel you. I don't know. I usually just go to ESPN. I have like, the whole bundle, the Disney, ESPN, Hulu bundle, basically. So it's all the same to me. And I don't have cable any longer. So that's what it is. If I want to watch sports on ABC, I go to ESPN, but I feel you. Today, what's going on, Wadahali? How you doing? We've been here before. Exactly. Heard. Yo, tell me who you got. Wadahali. Yo, you have the Pacers or you have the Thunder, and how many games, and who you have winning tonight? Tell me who you got winning tonight. Agree, 5 seconds and 2 possession game. For real, bro. I itch. Listen, man, I'm talking about how many finals, and I'm talking about how many finals I've watched for my team, the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? Since becoming a fan in 95. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the road with them. I've been on the ride with them. I don't feel comfortable if it's that close, man. I've had heartbreak before. If you're going to dominate. Keep it close. Pacers wiped out at 15 points lead, 15-point lead in 2.5 minutes against the Knicks. I mean, hey, the Pacers have shown that they are a dangerous team, even going into next year. I don't know. I wasn't really following the Pacers, so I can't tell you specifically if any of their big people, their main people, had any injuries of why they ended up being 5th, or if they basically just, got to a point where, were they 4th? I mean, no, because I kind of felt like the Knicks were 4th. I mean, the Knicks were 3rd. So anyway, yeah. They ended up 5th. I think they're going to be way higher next year because, I mean, at the very least, their confidence is going to be still through the roof. They're going to wipe through a whole lot of the East. I mean, the Celtics. Let's see if the Celtics get out of the play-in next year. Who has the Celtics in the play-in on the playoffs next year? Tell me that. Waterholic. OKC tonight. OKC in 5-6. I feel it. I said 6, Waterholic. I said 6. If OKC lose today, I reverse. I feel it. Because then they're going to go to Indiana to win a championship on their floor. OKC showed a lot of weaknesses when they were playing the Lakers at the end of the season. They showed a lot of weaknesses out there, guys. Absolutely. They showed a lot of weaknesses. Let me see. What do I think about Tom Thibodeau being fired? I actually knew. I had a feeling that he'd be fired at the end of the season. I didn't believe that they would fire him if they won the championship, but from what I saw, I picked the Knicks to win coming out of the East. But at the same time, I did also realize that it was that Wish Upon a Star perfect season movie ending that it would have had to take to do it. And then once I saw Indiana be able to just like not punk them, but show them that basically we're not just as good as you, but faster than you. And our guy is just crazy enough to, be a point guard that passes the ball and scores. But they trust him implicitly. They trust Halliburton. And so, I mean, Tom Thibodeau being fired I felt it was par for the course, especially with the fact that how NBA coaches are so, disposable nowadays. If you can't get over that hump, they're going to choose something different. They're going to choose something new, especially when they feel that they have a core that can be far more explosive than you showed them to be. I feel like they're definitely going to go shopping for a new coach. So I expected it as of last year that I expected it last year that they were going to fire Tom Thibodeau, but they decided to come back one more year with him. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm sure he wasn't heartbroken. It's the business, baby. It's the business, and I mean, no, everybody should be on watch. Players, coaches, they don't give a shit. You could be ghost. Damn, OKC opened up the lead even more. They are now up 13. I mean, not 13, 23. This is 30. Yep, 23 points. Okay, OKC, you better do it. These people do it for their culture, baby. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, I thought Tim Thibodeau should have got fired. I think they need a coach that has more offensive mind. I mean, because even his defense wasn't great, top-notch defense that he's supposed to be known for. I thought Tim Thibodeau was he underperformed as far as being a coach to be able to understand the marathon. He went for the push so he could try to basically, be top, but at the same time, I'm not saying that people were worn out, but you need to go to your bench sometimes to mix it up. Just to mix it up. So be what it be. I like the Pacers. I feel it. But hey, I'm not gonna put all my faith for my I don't have a dog in the race right now. So basically it is what it is. I picked the Thunder because I mean they had a better record and they had the MVP, and it looks like they have a very focused team that has been to the playoffs a lot. But it looks like, but momentum means something. And I feel like the Pacers have a momentum as far as their team cohesiveness, that they're not going to get too far down, even if they lose a game, especially now that they know that they could beat the team. I'm not saying that that OKC beat themselves. I mean, I feel like the Pacers won that. You know what I mean? They put themselves into position to win it, and they won the ball. Ball don't lie. It is what it is. Can't blame nobody else. You were the one who, if you turned it over, you turned it over. So if the Pacers win, I would not be shocked. But for some reason, I've been picking against the teams that should do that. The teams that actually are doing it for some reason. But I mean, so hey. What do I know? What do I know? What do I know? If OKC don't win it this year, they're breaking that team up. I'm going to say it right now because they got to pay Chet. They got to pay Jay Williams. They obviously, if they're not already paying Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, $60 million, they're going to better prepare to do that now that he has the MVP. OKC missing shots. After the hold up. Yeah, OKC missing shots. Don't get panicked now. Hold up. Answer some messages. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yeah, but I feel like Indiana, OKC should win. They have a team, I feel, but at the same time, they have nobody. I mean, besides Caruso on OKC and Pascal Siakam on the Thunder. If I had to put one over the other, I'd say Pascal Siakam has, I guess he had a bit more responsibility in that Raptors team. So I feel like I'd have to give him a little bit of a nod, basically, if I have to talk about championship experience. The Pacers have championship experience as coach too. And some teams just get as high as the East Coast as their conference final, and they never get to the championship. It happens. OKC should win. Would I be shocked if they didn't? No, because the Pacers are playing amazing. But yeah, I think OKC is definitely not gonna stick together as Because I mean, unless these teams decide to start becoming a Brunson and and deciding that they're gonna all take pay cuts, I don't know if they're gonna be able to keep that team together. I mean, let me see what OKC looks like on the books for next year. Okay, so yep, Shai's definitely gonna go ahead and get that new contract extension, that new super duper max extension, because he's only making 38 million next year and 40 million the next year after that. Hardenstein, they owe 28 million for the next 2 years. Lou Dort, they got on contract for a little bit, and his last year is a team option, so they could basically hold on to him and then do what they needed to do. Chet Holmgren is ranking 13 million next year. And Jalen Williams is making 6 million. They're definitely gonna have to go ahead and do that. Let me make sure it's the right Williams, because Jalen, yeah, that one. Yeah, they both gonna need money. And if y'all not winning the championship this year, y'all need more. Y'all need another coach. Somebody gonna have to take a pay cut. Y'all need to win the chip. Let me see. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Yep. I see that. Yep, they're up. Pacers look rattled tonight. I mean, hey, they probably wasn't expecting to get their face blown out. I mean, OKC came through and put them where they were supposed to last game. They were up enough and they looked in control of the game enough that they basically should have kept it on, and they should have been at 25 before they took their foot off the gas like that. You know what I'm saying? But they messed around and a feisty team got back in it. 6 OKC and 6 is what I'm saying. The last game might have scared them just enough to make sure that they don't waste this next game, because they cannot go down 2 games in their house. Oof. That would not be good. That would not be good. Okay, Shai got the ball. Takes it to the rim. I feel it. Get it the hard way sometimes. Okay, 54-39. Siakam bring the ball up. Guard by Caruso. Caruso got the it's off. Chet couldn't get it, but Shai comes away with it. Coming back down. Oh, back door. Oh, back out to Shai. Caruso with the shot. Bing. All right. 57-39. What you doing, Indiana? What you doing? I mean, sometimes if you want to go home, I'll take you home. Oh, another steal by Shai. Out of J Will over to Caruso. No, off. Halliburton comes away with it. Brings it back up. Okay. Pascal got it in the corner. Miles is fighting in the middle. Oh, Pascal got some space. Oh, I feel it, but they bailed him out with a foul. Right. OKC does have a lot of draft picks. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's kismet that they make the championship right now. If the basketball gods sometimes have they think to do it another way, but it'll be perfect for them to win the championship right now, and then they have all those draft picks. They can easily start a dynasty if they can give themselves the confidence that they can play at that level. That's all they really need. That and a little bit of luck for their star to stay as healthy as possible, and just take that and just be a killer that he could be. OKC should be like a dynasty, but let's see. Oh, trade for a big time player. I mean, hey, honestly, you can't tell me that if they lose, they're not gonna basically go out to the Suns and say, hey, who do you like? I'm giving you all these picks for an old man. Ooh, okay. They still coming down with it. Let me see. Dang, nobody in the Pacers have double digits yet. They're up by 9. Thunder are up by 19. Okay, 15 points for Shai Gilgeous. Chet has 11 points. Let me see. Jay Will has 9. Ooh, we're fighting for it underneath. Pascal comes up with the rebound. They're up 19. 47 seconds ago. 43 seconds left in the quarter. Oh! Catches backdoor. Naismith. Oh, they block him underneath. They get the rebound out to Pascal. Pascal. Ooh! Bring it back. Oh! Caruso trying to do it. Oh, Pascal pulls up short. Back to Siakam. Oh, see, the Thunder don't want to get that rebound. Really, the Thunder didn't want that rebound. 17 seconds. 5 on the shot clock. Halliburton's off. Pascal gets the rebound again. Jesus, Thunder. I'd have broke a clipboard by now. And then he found that hard at the end on top of it. What? If I was the coach, I would have broke the clipboard. What's going on here? Winning exactly. When it breaks up team. I mean, sometimes it do that, but it do that. I mean, people need to get paid. If people want to be the star, it happens. Hell yes, pay. Of course, no, they'll pay SGA without a doubt. They'll pay SGA. SGA is not going anywhere. He's gonna get a statue out front. It's definitely not gonna be a tiny one. They're gonna pay him. He's gonna be Jason Tatum paid, if not more, because at least now he not only has a championship, but he also will have an MVP. You definitely pay him. Who else do you pay though, guys? Tell me, who are you gonna pay? You're gonna pay Jay Will? You're gonna pay Chet? I don't think that they could pay both, especially if they planning on bringing in another star. Who do you pay? Jay Will or Chet? Indiana on a run right now. I mean, saying they basically it's back in. You showing them that you're not going to basically you don't want to hold on to that lead. You don't want to hold on to that lead. Indiana's going to always exploit that because you should squash us out. If you're better than us, you should squash us out. And if you can't do that, we're gonna hang around. We're not gonna leave right now. You didn't even turn off the lights yet. The music's still playing. The bar's still open. You don't want us to leave. We're gonna go ahead and stay a while. I wish TNT Crew had the game on ESPN. I mean, they're gonna have games. I don't know if they're gonna do finals. It'll be really, really nice if we can finally have the TNT inside the NBA crew do the finals. Because I kind of feel like they deserve it. But I'm gonna sound like a politicker, but basically the monopolies that what I'm saying. I mean, they're trying to consolidate all these channels and take away their control over it. I mean, ESPN sooner or later is going to be our only one-stop shop to consume the NBA, them and streaming channels. You know what I'm saying? So they just got outbid. It happens, but it's unfortunate that a landmark show like Inside the NBA is going to go by the wayside, but they're only going to have maybe say 1/3 of the games they're going to be covering rather than half, 2 a week. So, or 4 a week. But hey, it happens. The ball, let me see. The ball, right? Get the ball exactly. Jay Will and Chet both on rookie deals. Yes, they're both on rookie deals. Let me see. Chet is making 13 million as of next. Right now, he's making 10 million. Next year, he'll be making 13, and then it will be what's that? A qualified offer of 17 million in 26-27. Jay Will right now is making 6 million next year, and a qualifying offer of 19 million the year after that. I don't know if that means that they'll basically be a restricted free agent at that time, and that's going to be, but I there's no way that if this team is successful that you don't try to sign back both of them. But I can see other teams coming in, and some players are weird. I mean, maybe a team decides to say, "Hey, Jay Will, come over here. We can James Harden you, make you the star of your own team." You know what I mean? Or some of them will really realize that, hey, we can do something special, and let's basically go. That we have plenty of time to be the man on our own team. You know what I mean? We could basically stay together right now and win some championships, hopefully together. But some people basically get selfish and decide to say, okay, I'm ready to dip. I mean, different circumstances for everybody, but at the same time, it happens. This is why bands break up all the time. Ain't nobody trying to come see you, Otis. Clippers would have a great chance to win the championship if they kept SGA. Absolutely. I mean, if they had SGA though, would they have that was SGA that was in the Pacers deal. I mean, not the Pacers, the Clippers deal. I mean, that was with the PG deal, right? Kawhi and SGA. I mean, who would be still in the Clippers? I mean, is that just, I don't know. The Clippers are still the Clippers. I don't believe the Clippers are going to win a championship with or without SGA. This is where I'm coming from, bro. This is where I'm coming from. To the Clippers. Forever. Trade Hardenstein, maybe Dort and Caruso. Well, I mean, hey, they want to trade him back to the Lakers. I'll take both of them dudes. Tell me who you want. I keep saying. I don't know. Oh, do y'all think the Lakers should keep my boy Austin Reeves? I think we need more depth, not to trade Caruso, not to trade Reeves for some. Let's try to we have some other people who could go before AR. I think that would be a situation where I know he's going to continue to get better. And if not Caruso, I just want to make sure I say Austin. I feel like he's definitely going to be better every single year, and it would break my heart to see him on another team. Just like it breaks my heart to see Caruso do this for somebody else. And obviously, we all know that there was no reason for us to lose Caruso. But all the best to him if he ends up winning another championship with another team. That's dope. All the best and props to Pascal Siakam, who wins the championship with another team. That would be absolutely dope. I mean, hey, big stakes for everybody. This is what the finals is all about. This is where legends get made. You know what I'm saying? Paul George, yes, exactly. Keep Reeves. I say keep Reeves. That should be the last thing. Last thing. How do you lose the Lakers fan base? You get rid of Austin Reeves. Lakers need more all-around forwards, exactly, and center for the defense and offense. Absolutely, yeah. You can't have a center. Number one, you can't have a center out there who is only defense. He has to be. We definitely need a pogo stick out there, but he has to also take that and turn around and block shots. And he needs to be young and live. And I mean, if he could just get a Kenyon Martin, I would love it. Where's the young Kenyon Martins out there? The 6'9" defenders. I mean, he's losing the center, but at the same time, I mean, I would love to have him. We need more dudes, and we need a couple of Kenyon Martins on the Lakers. And we need a backup point guard. I heard that they're considering bringing Chris Paul to the Lakers. I don't think I mean, he would be good for a year, but I don't think we're really that desperate yet. But I'll tell you this, I would love to see Luka off the ball more. I mean, I know he can do what he do, but we need another point guard to play with Luka. So we need somebody who actually is going to be handling the ball that could play with Luka, who's another guard, and one who could defend. We need a guard out there who could defend. I mean, he don't got to start with Luka, but he got to at least back up Luka. Because unless Braun was out there basically point guarding, we was ass out, or Austin Reeves point guarding. We need another point guard. We need a backup point guard, ball handler, and we also definitely need a pogo stick at center. So, but we definitely need to refresh our 3-and-D forwards. Honestly, I mean, I don't know what you could get for Rui, but I would try to put Rui in a deal. I feel bad to say that because I really like Rui, but unless the market for Dorian Finney-Smith or I feel bad to say it, but I mean it is what it is. I mean, let me see numbers. So Braun's probably gonna opt in for $52 million next year. Of course, you got Luka. We're gonna extend next year. Probably. We're gonna do what we gotta do. He's off the book. LeBron's off the books. Hopefully, at the end of next year. Rui $18 million next year. Dorian Finney-Smith $15 million next year. They feel like they want to keep Dorian Finney-Smith. But let me see what I could get for Dorian Finney-Smith. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you had somebody on your team that basically was a friend and everything like that. But I want to know what I could get for Dorian and Rui out there in the market. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but the next year it's a player option this next year. Oh, damn. We're going to have to re-sign Dorian Finney-Smith. This is the kind of shit that basically the Lakers be doing and be messing us up. But at the same time, he was part of he definitely played a big role. We just needed more of him. We needed more of him offensively in the playoffs. I don't know if he has that in him. I don't know if Dorian has that in him. Rui was good, but because I like the defense that Rui plays sometimes. I don't know if Rui's the problem. I like Rui. I would love to see Rui stay on the team. It's just basically just thinking of trade pieces. Let me see the dead weight that we don't need on our team no more. I mean, right now, okay, so Trey Jameson's not on the books for next year. Jordan Goodwin's actually on the books for it's a team option of $2 million. They're probably going to put that in. Amel Traore's not on the books. Quincy Oliveri's not on the books. Christian Coloco's not on the books. Christian could be another person you could bring back as a center, but I didn't feel that he basically really showed that he was, any type of transcendent talent that we could basically really want to hold and hone and mold. Of course, Bronny's going to definitely be there next year. We only owe him 1.9. Alex Len, Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes, they're all off the books. Thank God, Alex Len. He was trash. Shake Milton's on the books for 2 more years. So he's $3 million more that we could throw onto a contract. Dalton Connect. I would love to keep Dalton Connect. But let's see what we can get. Because we need a center more than we need a Dalton Connect. Let's be real. It would be awesome to have him, but at the same time, let's see the offer that we can get for him. Keep an open mind. Jared Vanderbilt, add him to the ticket. Add him to the ticket. I feel like that Vanderbilt has shown that he's not the kind of he's a great defender, but he's not the kind of athlete that he looks like he is. I mean, it is what it is. Jordan Vanderbilt, you were good, but we trying to really maximize the and really truly build around Luka in the way that would benefit him. Not a Bron-centric team. We are getting a Luka-centric team. So I feel like some other dead weight need to go. We need a little bit more, quickness that could that Luka can throw ahead to. We need a little bit more, a little bit more jump that Luka could throw ahead to. So we're gonna need at least two centers to basically, because I haven't even touched on a real center yet. Jackson Hayes, I did go over him, but nope, he's not there next year. And I don't want to bring back Jackson Hayes either. Anyway, he's not on the books, so he would have to be a free agent. And I'm just like, no, no, he's not going to be the dude. He's not ready to be consistent like that. And we need somebody who's really going to be hungry out there to jump. Gabe Vincent, we could throw him in a package. He's off the books after next year. You know what I mean? That's another 11 million. Maxi Kleber, it's another 11 million. We could package a little deal and get a little something back. You know what I'm saying? We could go shopping, throw it in the bag. We could go shopping. We have some contracts out there. Let's see what Rob do this summer. You know what I'm saying? Let's see Rob prove it to us in another year that he's an executive extraordinaire, a GM, a master GM, MGM. Yep. Guard who doesn't run over exactly, turn over the ball. I tell you, it really sticks sometimes where your guards sometimes aren't your best defenders, but you need them out there offensively, but they hurt you defensively. I'd like to believe that I've seen Luka be able to do it, but I don't know if he has the endurance to keep up that kind of top level defense, or at least passing defense. I hope that, as he gets, however healthy he wants to be, I'm not going to disparage anyone out there who's out there trying to get healthy. I'm happy that everyone on the Lakers are trying to get healthy, plain and simple. So, but I hope that as he gets healthy, he gets more agile, and he has a little bit more vigor in him, a little bit more focus from the beginning of the year of what he wants to do and how he wants to dominate, being fully healthy. So I'm hoping that Luka can come back and do some damage, but they need to do their job. Bron is opting into he should be opting into his contract for the last year of his contract next year, $52 million. They're definitely going to let Bron play his last year. They're not going to let LeBron not play. They're not going to, I don't think they could trade him. But either way, they're not going to trade LeBron James. If LeBron wants to come back the year after that, do you basically sign Bron to another year? Tell me, guys, do you think they should sign LeBron James for another year past next year? Or if even though Bron wants to play, they let Bron go out and find another team? What do you think the Lakers should do? Next year is the last year of his contract. He's opting in. Should the Lakers sign him for another year post that time? Or should they go ahead and start rebuilding now around Luka? Take advantage of Bron being there. But should we turn the page on Bron after his contract is over? Y'all let me know how you feel about that. Lakers keep Rui because of the Japanese market. I feel you. Absolutely. But at the same time, he's definitely a big part of our fan base. But at the same time, I feel like no new friends. It's business. Every NBA player and coach should know that any one of them can be gone at any moment. At the end of this game, at the end of the last game in the finals, they will be coaches fired. They will be players traded, or at least they will start making those calls. Immediately, the vultures are outside right now on the outside of that arena. And as soon as the game is gone, as soon as the last game is done, they're going to be making calls to somebody, be like, yo, what's up with Chet? I'm saying it's gonna happen. LeBron is still a top 15 player. He is. I need to see more of the LeBron Luka offense because if I saw it work when they're passing the ball, when the ball's moving around. But what messed us up several times in the playoffs this year was the times when Luka, well, Luka was shooting a good percentage from three and stuff like that, but Luka gets a green light, but a very, very short green light. He holds the ball too long, and I wish that he would either shit or get off the pot. Plain and simple. But he's great when he decides to actually put the shot up. Until he wasn't, when he just got tired at the end of games. But when Braun and Reeves played ISO too much, and they started to realize how to defend Reeves, and they really sent real capable defenders at Reeves, the ball got stagnant. I feel like our offense got stagnant. We were beating the likes of OKC's and all the other teams at the end of the season because we basically were the ball was moving. And they've said it plenty of times. If we can't stick to that mindset of keep the ball moving, I mean, this is obviously showing you right now the Thunder and the Pacers are playing that perfect team ball where they're showing you that moving the ball around is actually, you know, how you should basically win. And you got to have people who could run with you. I mean, the Lakers was not a transition offense team. They were a half court offense team. And that's cool to be able to be, you know, malleable to that kind of, you know, be able to change it up. But at the same time, we definitely need to get the ball moving. Or teams like the Pacers would mash us out right now. Oh my goodness. I'm glad we're not playing the Pacers right now. I'm glad the Lakers are not playing the Pacers right now because I feel like easy money. And the Pacers are still hanging in it. OKC, we're already almost 2 minutes into the third quarter, and OKC is still at 59 points. Oh, they just got 62. Slow start. They're working the ball into Turner. He's putting on the moves on Chet. Oh, spin move. Oh, takes a stop. Draws a foul from Chet. Yeah. Can't replace LeBron box office. I feel it. Laker have to sell those expensive seats. I feel you. I don't know. As a Laker fan, I just want to move on already. You know, I mean, we're definitely trying to win another championship, and we're going to keep stars around if they want to play. I'm just saying, if he wants to play, of course, the Lakers are going to let him play. And I don't think he wants to go nowhere. But he has to truly, really be like the realize that he's like damn near the third man now. I think he plays better when he thinks he's the third man, or when he plays like a third man. LeBron doesn't even need to be the backup. He just needs to be that crazy dude who just like, yo, he'll dunk on your ass. I don't know if he'll have it next year though. I don't know if he'll have those same hops right now. I mean, he keeps betting better, but I mean, we'll see. Father Time never loses. He's defying gravity right now, but at the same time, Father Time is just like, I mean, sooner or later it's gonna happen. Not trying to say nothing. I hope LeBron plays for as long as he wants to play. Just saying, I want us to rebuild and not have to pay $52 million to him no more. I just don't want to pay $52 million no more. Father Time wins. Run to the end. Absolutely. Absolutely. He wins in the end. I feel you. Hey. 25, 7, and 7 worth it. 27-7-7 is not worth $52 million every year. Okay, I said it. He needs to take a pay cut. We'll pay him this last contract. But if you want to keep playing, it is going to come down to this. We're going to keep you as a Laker for as long as you want to work, as long as you want to play basketball. We just not paying you $52 million. You have to take as big of a pay cut as you could possibly allow. So we can either pay your son, or so we could pay some people so you can actually finally win that last goddamn ring. Could have gotten rid of Kobe, but they didn't. Some same with LeBron. I feel it. Certain people, those are legends. Once in a lifetime generational talent and athleticism. You cannot just let those walk out the door and put another jersey on. It don't feel right, especially as far as being a team like the Lakers. It just don't feel right. But you just have to do it sometimes. Sometimes. But they're probably not going to do it with LeBron. They're not going to do it with LeBron. They're just going to make him take a pay cut. All right, your contract's up. There's a new clause in there. If you've been in the league for 22 years, you can take a cut to play for how much ever money you want. But unfortunately, he's still out here making all NBA teams. Jesus. Okay. Miles brings it back to Halliburton. Oh, playing good defense out there. Shea pokes it away out into the card. 68-49. They widen the lead back up again. 19 points. See, I can put it up. Nope, it's a miss. Out to Wallace. He's going down. Almost lost control. Out. Missing the ball. Mr. Williams. Shea got it. He bringing people back over. He directing people. All right. He got it. Okay. He passes it out to Jalen Williams. And he misses. Siakam's like, I'm going in no matter what's happening. Turner basically taps it back up into Siakam's hands. They fighting for it out there, man. Listen. This game need to be out of reach. Nah, F that. The Pacers are gonna play. You're gonna have to beat them. They're gonna play their bench sooner or later, but at the same time, you're gonna have to beat them. Even if they're down by 19. Let me see. Shea got 19. J. Will got 12. Chet got 11. That ain't no great numbers. That's all I'm saying. Hardenstein off the bench, 1 point. All right. I feel it. Chet your small ball dude. I feel it. But I feel like you need to get him involved a little bit more too. You're not dominating in the way you need to be dominating. And it's not like anybody on the Pacers is somebody that you really need to be afraid of in the paint. I mean, Miles is good, but he ain't no don't come in here. He ain't no fly zone good. Oh, Turner got the rebound. 68-51. Exactly. He's still trying to pass it around. Okay. Off. Okay. Oh, Pascal Siakam gets the rebound. It's up. It's down. They call a timeout. Pacers cut it to 14, baby. You're going to have to beat them. Pacers have to get it down to 10 at the end of the three quarter. Yo, they can. 14 points in 7 minutes. Come on. We know they could do that, Craig. We know they could do that. Turner leading scorer, Pacers that's an issue. Absolutely. Very much an issue. I don't know. They playing odd right now. Halliburton, he's real suspect for basically. See, it's the problem. That's why. I mean, Halliburton is a star. He hasn't proven to me to be a superstar yet. He's absolutely amazing. He's absolutely amazing. He's not as consistent offensively yet, though. Like, he doesn't want to dominate. He's trying too hard to make him win, but I feel it sometimes. But he doesn't realize that him being dominant offensively or aggressively offensive, that helps them win. He hasn't really put that math all together. He think he can have it both ways. You want it one way, but it's the other way. Plain and simple. You need to he should at least have 15 by now. Halliburton has 3 points. That's crazy. And Pascal Siakam just got to 11. They're not shooting great right now. Pacers have shooting 34% from the 3. Thunder's not doing that much better, 36%. At least they have 80% of their free throws, and for some reason, the Pacers are only 69%. They've missed 4 free throws right now. Pascal has more assists than Halliburton. Maybe they're playing really good defense. I need to really hone in to watch the defense that they're playing on Halliburton to see if they really bothering him that much. Maybe they are locking in, because I mean, if you stop Halliburton, you stop the Pacers. Halliburton has to score. I was saying that Pascal is like the X factor, but Halliburton has to be the X factor to me if he's not going to be there. But Pascal can't completely be there by himself if Halliburton ain't on it. He only has 2 turnovers for the game, though. I'll give him that. Let's see. Chet has 11. Jay Will has 12. Shea has 19, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. They could be doing a little bit more themselves. Caruso has 8. Also, Aaron Wiggins has 8 points. Dorton Wallace, they just basically playing that D right now. That's what that has to be. They all over them. Absolutely all over them. Oh, I want a close game. I want every single game to be a cardiac arrest for that whole the whole arena. I want these people to earn it. It's your first championship. I want you to earn it. Oh, Jay Will missed a free throw. Telling you. Oh, okay, he makes the second one. Oh, Halliburton is bringing the ball in. Come on now. Somebody should be out there to pass the ball in Halliburton so you go ahead and look up. Look upfield like the quarterback that he is. Okay, brings back the Miles. Ooh, good look inside. Nembhard. Ooh, good find. Hardenstein, Caruso underneath. Good cut, baby. Good cut. Ooh, Hardenstein goes out and pumps and somebody got the light scared out of them to realize that they basically needed to come alive, or else they was going to mess around and mess this game up. Oh, Caruso swung. Ooh, bang. Caruso's not messing out there, not messing around. Caruso has 13 points. He is 3 of 6 from the three. Doing the damn thing. Alex Caruso's just like, listen, that's that championship experience, baby. Turner. Ooh. Quiets the crowd. Oh, okay. They playing good defense on Williams. You go, pokes away. Got Pascal on Shea. Comes off the screen by Hartenstein. Pulls up at the free throw. Ooh, but a right. Pushes it up to Pascal Siakam. Coming back down. Caruso on him. He fanning him away. Halliburton drives out. Kicks out to Turner, who does a spin drive. Gives it back to Hallie. Hallie has nobody to pass it to. He passes it to Pascal. He gets fouled on him by Caruso. Caruso guarded Pascal Siakam is tough. That's tough, yo. That go hard. I'm not even mad at that right there. That means that they trust him at his stature to guard Pascal Siakam, one of their main offensive people. Who's what Pascal? Pascal's how tall about? Let me see that. Let me see something. Siakam is 6'8". 6'8". I know Caruso like what? I don't think that Caruso's even 6'5". Maybe 6'4". 6'5". Caruso 6'5". He got 3 inches on Pascal Siakam, and he's basically guarding him. 186. This just shows you that defense is defense, man. Pascal is 245. Wow. He got 60 pounds and 3 inches on Caruso, and he basically still bodying them, man. Great defense. Great defense, man. Great defense. He must be shutting down Pascal because Pascal only got 13 points. Shea dribbling in between traffic, pulls up at the free throw, pops it out to hits 3 out there. That's Wiggins. Pascal, several spin moves, gets fouled. Who's that? Hartenstein or what's the name? Sorry about that. Oh, is that Caruso with another another foul? Okay, let's see. Caruso has 3 personal fouls. Wallace has 3 fouls. 3 fouls for Dort, 2 fouls for Shea, 2 fouls for Chet, 2 fouls for Jalen. Okay. Hardenstein has no fouls. Good playing. 6 only has 1 point, but he's making the difference out here. Let me see something. Pacers, no foul, man. Come on now. Play some defense. Everybody has 1 in the starting lineup as far as fouls. 2 fouls for Bryant, McConnell, and Mathurin. Okay. Shea, pull it out. Oh, messing around, trying to lose him. He's trying to lose him, but he passes the ball around. See, they trying to do too much. They passing the ball all willy-nilly under the hole. Got picked off. Pills it up to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin to Nembhard. Nembhard down below. He just did, I don't know what kind of pass. What are you doing? Y'all playing too much with the ball underneath, man. Crisp shots. Stop. I mean, creativity, yes, but forget the creativity. Snaps. This quick snaps, man. Ooh, okay. Halliburton shoots it from outside. It's off of him. Pascal trying to, lobby that is their ball. They're gonna. Oh, Pascal got them to change the call. It kind of was off of. Yeah, it's kind of off of what Jay Will's hand. Oh, okay, ball in. Obi got it. He going somewhere with it. Halliburton off the screen, takes it in. Come on, Hallie. Come on, Obi. Nope. Hey. Nope. Shea couldn't make it in the middle. Okay. Come back out. Good defense by OKC. OKC definitely. Oh, Caruso definitely is on a string right now, man. Caruso playing. That's what I'm saying. Halliburton, man. That floater with the good floater, bro. I was thinking to myself, like, what? Halliburton don't got no floater? Come on, bro. You got a teardrop all that whole entire day, bro. They're gonna let you go in because they know you're gonna pass it out. Every once in a while, just let that shit drop. Mm-hmm. Exactly. They need to start moving. Yo, Hallie needs to get to the rim. They're not even defending him like that. He could have made that teardrop the first time. The lead is 80-64. Well, we're still watching this. All right. Oh, McConnell got the ball, bringing it up. Back to Halliburton. Caruso's on him. He backs it out, pulls Caruso off of him. He gets out. Oh, stolen by Shea. Hey, good foul. Good foul. He ain't hurt him. He just grabbed him out. He just dragged him down. Get up and stop bitching. It was good defense, bro. Ain't nobody hurt you or nothing. That was a good foul. It was a foul, but I mean, it was nothing offensive about it. Flagrant. Mm. Okay. Okay, okay. They're dominating the way they're supposed to dominate. You know what I'm saying? 18-point lead. That feels a little bit more comfortable, but it's still the third quarter. Still the third quarter, man. 18 points. Exactly. With 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in the game in the third quarter. They're up by 18 points. That feels comfortable-ish. I mean, I'm not going to take my foot off the gas, but this is where you want to be. Still close. I've seen plenty of teams come back from 18 down. 18 down in this kind of era don't mean shit, especially against another team that can hit shots and win it, and they won it enough. All right, out there. Also get ready for some good old football coverage. So please go ahead, and stick around after NBA season is over for my NFL coverage. Also, I'm going to be bringing you guys some fantasy football coverage. Talking about some mock drafts that I've taken and some players that I find worth it. Also, I'm going to be talking about some teams. I have definitely entered the transfer portal of fans, the fan transfer portal on my New York Giants. I will go into it more in depth of why I decided to make that choice or why I'm considering it. I'm in the portal. I haven't been accepted yet, but I'll tell you what. I feel like I'm going to be a fan of Shedeur Sanders. I just hope that he gets the opportunities that he earns. I hope that he can flourish and grow in the NFL. I have had please check out my video on Shedeur Sanders It's a very, very good, some really good content about, his draft process and what is currently going on with him. I will come back for more coverage on that very soon. But also where the Giants are going to be, what I feel about the Chiefs, and is their window still open or has it closed? With the rise of these great other teams run by some other really, really great young quarterbacks. I feel like it's really going to be a very interesting NFL season, to say the least. But tell me out there, what's your favorite NFL teams? Let's talk about them for a second. Before the game comes back in. Please go. Don't forget, if you're still here out here, I appreciate you so much for coming through and just rocking with me and just interacting with me. Of course, I appreciate it every single time. But please go ahead and like if you haven't done so already. Please just smash the like button real quick. It really, really will help me out. I'm trying to, grow this channel one day at a time. You know what I mean? One day at a time. And I really appreciate all you viewers out there who come through and just come in and see what I'm vibing with. I really, really appreciate that, guys. All right. So Shay's at the free throw line. I'm assuming from the flagrant foul that never was. He knocks down the free throws. Halliburton's on the bench right now. They are down 64-83. All right, sorry, 60. Well, ESPN's a little ahead in the. Oh, Naismith hits a jumper from outside. All right, here we go. Give Halliburton a little bit of breather. This is the third quarter. Be ready next quarter, basically come back in and close the gap. I'm just listening to Reggie Miller talk about shooting from in between the zone being the best place to shoot from. Craig, of course, the Rams out there in LA. Yes, the Rams are a great team. I hope that Puka can continue to produce on that team, especially with Davante Adams joining the team out there. Of course, definitely Sam Darnold has not Sam Darnold. Why did this go out blank? What's the name? Hold on. Blanked out on the Rams starting quarterback, Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford could definitely sling the bean out there. He could definitely provide enough passes for two and support two wide receivers out there. Right, Stafford. And so having Puka and having Davante Adams, Sam Darnold's great wide receiver. I always thought that you guys were definitely missing a tight end. I'm hoping. I think is it Ferguson who's the I'm trying to remember who's your rookie tight end that you guys just brought in. Yes, Terrence Ferguson. He went to Oregon. I hope that he is a good, serviceable receiving tight end. And he helps you guys to he helps you guys along with the receiving out there. Tutu Atwell's been there for a little bit too, but Kyren Williams. I had a lot of Kyren Williams and Blake Corum stock last year in my fantasy drafts. I kept Blake just in case, but at the same time, Kyren Williams was pretty serviceable all year for you guys. So I mean, it's going to be a good year for you. Hopefully, you can the defense, supports it. I have to see that division to see where I think you guys are going to end up in the division. Let me see. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it's Seattle, who is now Sam Darnold's new playground. You have Brock Purdy with the new contract in San Francisco back with CMC. Hopefully he stays healthy for the year. I think Jawan Jennings is going to definitely be a really good wide receiver out there to help the 49ers to keep a balanced offense. You got the Rams. They're definitely going to be great. I feel like it's going to be, you guys are going to be probably up for a wild card. I see you guys in the wild card game. I don't see Arizona being that great. And Seattle, sometimes Sam Darnold, it's going to Sam Darnold. I don't see Seattle basically having that greater offense to, really allow Sam Darnold to overachieve as he did in Minnesota. So I feel like definitely you guys are going to be right up in there for a wild card, because I don't see two teams from the South, from the NFC South, having great winning seasons. NFC North will probably have several, and NFC East will probably have two, because I don't think the Cowboys are going to be that great either. And my team, for now, I don't wish them bad, but anyway, turn around and blink. Third quarter, 1 minute, 13 seconds left, and the Indiana Pacers have closed the gap again. They are now within 16. Shea Gilders brings it up, goes right, passes it to Hardenstein, goes up, passes to Shat for the slam. Brings it back up. Pacers bring it back up. Oop, drive straight to the bed. Mathurin gets wrapped up by Wiggins underneath. Yeah. Who's Gerard Verse? Rodgers went to the Steelers. Ugh. The Steelers, I've lost a lot of respect for the Steelers after what the debacle that just happened. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those team over players after players. I'm not one of those. But at the same time, you should have a lot more respect in yourself, Steelers. You have the most rings of any team in the league. You should have a lot more respect for yourselves. Absolutely. I mean, just said it. I said it. You waited around for a 40-year-old and you passed up on Shedeur Sanders, which is still also the beef that I have with my own team, the Giants. You passed up on Shedeur Sanders, and now you're hoping that the weekend project Jackson Dart works out for you. Ooh, okay. Chet picks back up, score back up to. He just decided to just a blocking foul on A. Smith. It looked like Chet just ran him over. Yeah, but the Steelers definitely shouldn't have signed Rodgers. They should have went out and got themselves a real quarterback. I mean, yeah, you're trying to save your job, but I mean, it's a little late. It's a little late for that. You need to save your job. You save your job by procuring the future. You need to procure it for your team. You need to think ahead. You definitely need a new quarterback. Who in the hell stops the presses for a 40-year-old? He's not even Tom Brady. Tom Brady, by the time he was his age, Tom Brady had 6 rings. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Oh, Indiana. Every time you flash, OKC is just like, not tonight. Back up to a 19-point lead. Indiana. Ooh, who pulls it back out? Blocked by Wallace. Who shoots that shot? Steps back at it. I mean, I guess you just rather get threes regardless of what, but it was a free lane to the hole. You had a free lane to the hole. You decided to give it up to step back for a three. You whack. That's not basketball. That's not basketball. How did Halliburton not have his hand on that ball during that play? Nesmith is basically just willing, like they said, all right, Nesmith, go ahead and see what you can do about it. Let's just let you go up in there. Because obviously Halliburton ain't getting it today. 15 points for Pascal Siakam. Naismith has 14. Turner has 14. 11 points for Nembhard. 5 points for Halliburton. Damn shame what they did to that dog. Mathurin, 6 points. Yep. Shea with his cool and calm 27. I swear, I just I don't know. Another thing that makes me itch is just like a star who is comfortable just scoring 37 points every game. And don't get me wrong, I mean, it's not in an organized basketball game. I've only actually done that once in my entire life. It was a really good 3-point shooting game. I think I was like 5 or 6 from 3. So I mean, it was a good game. But they're supposed to be way, way better than me. I'm not saying it's easy to get 37 points in the NBA, but when you basically when you do it and you locked in and you only get like, that's like your average good games, at 37. Yeah, I guess that's an average good game. I just feel like I should see more 50s from you. I don't know. Is something about Shea that basically just makes me feel like, yeah, he had a great season. Yeah, he's a really great player. I just don't. It's something about it. It doesn't feel like all in, you know? And not that he has to be all in. I mean, I guess, all the players basically in his team is just. I'm trying to see his season record. Okay, let's see. Okay, he had 35 around the beginning of the season. Calling out all the 30 plus games. He had 30 in November, early November, 45 a few games later, 36, 17th of November, 32, 28, 37, 35, 36, 32, 26, 30, 31, 39, 32, 21, 35, 25, 41, 45, 22, 35, 40, 29, 39, 33, 33, 31, 37, 39, 27, 52, 32, 40, 27, 54. Okay, I was about to say, you can't tell me you ain't had 150-point game this whole entire year. Why are you doing all this? Yeah, that was his only 50-point game. Let's see. 50, 54, 30, 35, 52. Okay, you had 50 twice in the year. You had 53 times in a year. Okay. Around February, you started to heat up a bit. You know what I mean? I'll give you a little bit more props then. I just feel like, I needed to see a couple of 50s to really just prove to me that Shea has it in him, the killer in him, rather than it just being every once in a while. I had a really good game. I had 50 points. I mean, I can see Robert Horry having 50 points at one time in his life. Travel, trying to do too much at the top. Who was that? Halliburton. Okay. Wallace passes it to Williams. Oh, Williams changing directions. Stops ball. Caruso swings it. Okay, sharing it. Wiggins makes a drive. Gets stripped away. 95 to 44 to 74. .1 lead. Fourth quarter, 11 minutes remaining. Each team has 2 points each in this quarter. Pascal brings it down. Taken by Turner at the top, puts a couple picks on him. Ooh, okay. The feed from Halliburton for the dunk and slam and from Turner. Oh, okay. Wallace has the ball, goes into the paint, gets stuck, passes the ball to Caruso. Caruso, they playing hot potato. Jay Will ends up with it, drives with the right, puts up the J, off. Taps it out, picked up by Wiggins. Shoots a three, misses that. Gets the rebound again, but OKC puts it up 30 times a charm from Wiggins. Pascal passes it to Halliburton. Halliburton decides to drive, loses the ball on the inside. Wallace comes up with it, passes to Wiggins again. He's off. Almost like he didn't want to get the rebound. Wallace, he gets bumped from behind by Siakam. .98-76. Halliburton got those wide eyes on his face. I think it's a desperation look. It's kind of look you need to have sometimes. Caruso misses. Good. What's the name? Not gonna count it. Nice little reverse layup from Caruso on the drive, but they're not gonna count it. I kind of feel like the foul happened definitely before the drive. OKC not giving up the lead. Hey, they're not giving up this lead. They better not. Let's see how OKC conducts themselves on the road. Then we'll say about how in control of the series OKC can be. Ooh, hot potato. Wiggins finally comes up with it. He just drives it, and it's off the shot clock. Yes, it's going the Pacers' way because it was a shot clock violation, so they didn't stop ball. Okay. Brought up. Halliburton got the. Okay, Halliburton pulls up the floater from the half court. From the free throw line. Brings up the ball. What they doing now? I'm about to say that was Ross Turner. They gave him another ball. They gave him another shot. Ooh. Good pass in. Caruso gets fouled. Going to the shot. Going to the free throw. They got a commanding lead, but it feels tight right now. OKC with 6 points, 7 points. Indiana with 4. So no one has really truly taken over this quarter yet. Although OKC is showing that, They just got to focus on defense and not drying up on the offense. Halliburton brings it down. Wallace guarding. Gets picked up by Ooh, okay. Halliburton coming to life. Hit another jumper. It is 100-80 right now. Halliburton finally reached 9 points. J. Will pulls up for the jumper in the paint. Pascal has it. He's going to take it. He slips his guard. Wiggins come up with the save. Come down. Give it to J. Will. J. Will for the pull up. Nope. Off the side of the backboard. Pascal pushes it up to Nembhard. Nembhard goes beyond the back. Gets it back in control. Passes it to, I forgot that kid's name, Mathurin, or somebody. He gets tripped up by Caruso, looks like. No, Mathurin looks like he tripped himself. Oh. Nembhard. That was Nembhard, who I think he tripped over his own feet a little bit. Oh, how did he just leave it open? All right, timeout, coach. I know you think you don't need to because they're getting some steam. You don't want to let it go here. If they come back in 8 minutes to score 20 points on y'all, wow. Woo. Playing with your food. They playing with their food. Had them thinking that, I gotta get a little close. No. Get a little close. No. Get a little close. No. We close. That's the Pacers. You keep letting them play with you. You keep playing with them, they're going to play with you. Well, I got to say. All right. 8 minutes left in the quarter. The lead is 20 points. I was about to say 100. The lead is 20 points. 102-82. Pascal has 15 points. Turner has 16 points. Nesmith has 14 points. Nembhard and Halliburton has finally come alive and have double digits. They both have 11. They're getting some good minutes off the bench with Toppin and McConnell and Mathurin. Yeah, Mathurin, although they're not, providing a lot offensively, they're still putting some. They still are bringing something. The Thunder have 5 people in double digits. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Is there something about the Pacers that make me feel that no matter what, they can do it? I don't know what it is, Greg. Is it me? Is it just me? Or do you just feel that even though they're down by 20, for some reason in my brain, I can rationalize the Pacers winning? Anyone who's out there, let me know how you feel. Do you feel the Pacers can do it right now? I wish I had I wish I knew how to do the polls, to poll the audience. But let me know in the chat. Tell me how you feel. Also, please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I really appreciate you. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and like the video. Pacers have that confidence. They have that confidence. Oh, okay. I mean, they have that confidence. They feel, and you can't beat that confidence. They've proven to themselves that It makes no sense to lose that mindset because they've proven it to themselves over and over again that if you play as though you are always in the game, you can always find yourselves in a position to be in the game. I mean, Pacers have done it. I just hope that what show what a true champion is basically someone who can retain that mindset no matter how far down they get. So they don't get too low, they don't get too high. They basically understand maybe sometimes they might lose a game, but they always feel that they could win a game. You know? You think it's a little too late for the game? For this game? Possible. I mean, it would have to be a Reggie Miller against the Knicks kind of comeback to close that gap. I mean, hell, looks like they scored another point. I'm sorry, the ESPN is a little bit, the box score on ESPN is a little faster where I am at the very least. Looks like they're holding that lead and they're growing that lead right now. But at the same time, it just basically, I've seen crazier things happen. I grew up in New York. You know? So let's see. That's why you got to watch the games to the end. I've been bit plenty of times leaving a game early and then come to find out they won. Damn, now I got to watch this entire game today while I'm at work. Left the game too early. Mm-hmm. You know? Oop. Halliburton put it up again. He's not staying away. He's not going away. 104 to 85. Shea bringing it up. Looks like he's probing. Gets doubled by Turner. Passes it to Chet. Chet passes it to Jay Will. Jay Will out to Wiggins. Wiggins with the three. Exactly. They didn't shoot 7 out of 8 in LA. Well, all they need to get is Klay Thompson on the team. I mean, they could do it. Old Klay Thompson. Not the refurbished kind. Ooh, Miles Turner jacks up the three. He pass it over to Halliburton. Ooh, clean shot. Ooh, off the mark. Goes back to him though. Passes it out to Turner. Turner passes it out to Halliburton. Halliburton passes it back out. Hey, and for some reason Turner thinks every single pass is meant for him. Out to Obi. Y'all keep messing with fire. They was ready to pick those passing lanes. They were ready to pick those passing lanes. They keep on playing with fire, man. Oh, Mathurin goes in. Bulls and China shop gets fouled. They're gonna muddy the water. They know. I think it's a little too late now. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 44 seconds in the fourth. Up by 21. Now it's starting to feel out of reach. We'll see. When it gets to 5 minutes, I feel more like, yeah, it's over. But that's what I'm saying. They could have been up 25 points the last game. $23 was the largest lead that OKC had. Okay. OKC doing pretty good on the free throws. 23 of 26. 40 rebounds versus 31 for Pacers. Ooh, okay. SGA going to work still. Trying to hold on to that lead. Solidify, baby, solidify. SGA pulls up pulls up for the midi. Okay. Ooh. Obi taking it in. Nope. Off Bryant because he can't rebound. He was never a great rebounder. He was more offensive. Oh, okay. Matherin pulls it in, pulls it out, pulls it in, puts up. Okay, he gets in mid range. Still 100 point. Still 20-point lead by OKC. Oh, gets fouled by Bryant. See, now they're gonna muddy the waters. 5 minutes 50 seconds left. This should be pretty much done. I'd say it's pretty much done. Yeah. I'm gonna stay until the end. You know what I'm saying? Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so before. I really, really appreciate it, guys out there. Also, shout out to Coco Golf for winning the French Open. Salute, young sis. Absolutely. Keep on growing. Keep on dominating, girl. Special. Lead back up to 111 to 89. Oh, Halliburton jacks up 3, off short. Shea comes up with it, and now he gonna run out the clock. That's what you do. That's what you do. You shocked them. What the hell? Dude, try to throw Allie to Caruso. Caruso had to come back down with it. Like, whoa. Caruso then comes back around, tries to make a layup. He misses. Oh, who was that? Matherin comes through coast to coast and puts it in for a shot. 111.91. Oh, turnover. Obi Toppin got it. Saved by Halliburton. Halliburton passes it in. Oh, Toppin tries to. They trying to do too much. McConnell, see, it was y'all two lazy bastards who decided to stay back down there should have been up. Should have been back with your people. I blame that on y'all. There was no effort there. Y'all gave up on the play. Now that was when the spirit was broken. Obi Toppin basically jogging backwards. Whoa, Halliburton hits it, falling out of bounds. Yeah, well, funny enough, Indiana has outscored them in this quarter 20-18. I mean, hey, they're not going to go away. But OKC had built up enough of a lead that they basically can keep you at arm's length and retain this lead no matter how much you score. Hopefully, they can continue it up and put this game to rest. Put it to bed. Tuck it in. Good night. Now you're slowing it all up with all these commercials and breaks, man. Be killing me. Just end it. Just end it. Jesus. Just end it. Call it. Call in time. Not gonna find this pretty good commercial by with Caitlin Clark, State Farm. They found a really good commercial that could show her personality. Yep. While we're waiting here, go a little bit more NFL talk. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right, so that was my earlier in the live stream. I gave my can I remember this word? My prediction that the 49ers or the Rams will basically come out of the NFC West. I kind of feel like I would give it to a healthy 49ers team to come out of the NFC West, but the Rams definitely have a chance. In the NFC South, I see the Buccaneers coming out of NFC South on top. Baker Mayfield back. They got some new weapons. Definitely have at least two trusted running backs. One would knowing now that they're the alpha. I think that they'll definitely be able to hold off whatever the Saints do, which is probably not going to be much. The Panthers are going to be scrappy, but I don't think they're going to really make it to the playoffs. But the Falcons may, the Falcons. They'll be competitive in the beginning of the season, and maybe they'll even make it to the playoff, to a wild card game. But they're not gonna do nothing this year, really. I mean, they have a young quarterback still. I love Penix. He's a young quarterback. But at the same time, I think until they can really get that team together, I don't think they need any more weapons. They need to actually get that team functioning and get the defense actually going, and then I'll believe more in the Falcons. NFC North, like last year, they basically sent 3 teams to the playoffs. They turned into the NFC East of old. The Bears might be better next year. Detroit should be good this year, even though I don't know the defensive player who got hurt halfway through this season. I don't know, or towards the beginning of the season, really. I'm not sure if he's going to be great, if how much he's going to be back in there. Oh, Caruso hits the big 3-pointer. McConnell comes back down with the layup. 117 to 98. I mean, hey, it doesn't seem like it, but Indiana keeps on making some points here and there. But I feel OKC should have it. I mean, they have this big of a lead with less than 3 minutes left. Better start slowing it down. Walk that clock all the way down to 2 seconds. Then throw a good shot up. That was an ugly shot. He clicked his heels. It's a violation, son. I'm not validating that at all, Matherman. Nah, son. You clicked your heels, bro. Chargers should be better. Harbaugh typically has better defense second year. Yes. I mean, he should. Harbaugh is a defensive coach, and you need at least a year or two to really be able to implement your program, your defensive schemes, and your offensive schemes, and to find the personnel to be able to to act out those schemes to a proficient enough way to be able to be a positive towards you winning games. So. I think that Harbaugh, he definitely might catch some people off guard. I think that he's messing around. I mean, it's always good to have a veteran, capable running back to be there to go along with the young boy. But they do have their brand new toy of Marion Hampton. Is going to be basically waiting in the behind Najee Harris, basically. So, as far as for fantasy purposes, I'm pissed off about that because I would really love to go with Marion Hampton or Najee. I mean, honestly, either one you probably can't lose with either. I wonder which one's going first. Probably Marion, maybe. But you could probably pick either because Najee's very reliable. He's very dependable as far as injuries and stuff like that. Hopefully, I didn't just jinx him. But I think that they're gonna have a rock and roll, running back, team, and if they could, can consistently also catch you sleeping with the passing game and get downhill rather than just dump off moves, they'll really have that whole entire offense clicking. So I feel like the Chargers can make some noise in that division. And unfortunately, of course, they're going to have to be behind the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to come back with a great defense. I just hope that they'll have the offense to also go with it, and they improve that offensive line that lost them that championship last year. I mean, I'm not rooting for the Eagles ever because I was a New York Giants fan. I'm New York Giants adjacent. Okay, they're finally sitting their bench. Their starters. They're finally sitting their starters. Caruso and Dort comes out to ovation. You have Chet on the bench already. Halliburton's out. Might as well sit him. It's over. It's over pretty much. Yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting season coming up in the NFL, man. I hope you guys definitely come back with me. I think it's gonna be basically something about I'm gonna start my my official background and episodes for the NFL. That's gonna be NFL transfer portal, NFL fan transfer portal. I mean, I love so many teams. I'm from New York, so they gained my my fandom and my respect and my loyalty back when Eli won it twice over there in New York. I told myself that I'd be a New York Giant fan forever. But when your team just makes such self-inflicted wounds, when it's a consensus thought of who, how you should go about your team, who you should pick as a coach, who you should pick as your starting quarterback, and it's just like, how many of your thoughts that you feel like your team is being run in the wrong way when they don't deserve your allegiance? It's hard to stay there when it's just like it's blatantly just being run the wrong way. So many things for the past 3 years have not gone the way that would be good, that would be great for any team. And it's hard to just keep my allegiance with the New York Giants. So I'm just like, I'm going to go back to being the fan that I used to be, where I was a fan of players rather than giving my allegiance to any specific team. I feel like the Lakers are my only team that I will be a fan of forever. They had me from hello. The Lakers had me from when I was 15 years old. So I mean, I don't know nothing else. I would feel wrong to root for any other team except for the Lakers. And I felt that way about the New York Giants. And trust me, I will feel the same way about the New York Giants' their division rivals. I will never root for a Cowboy, an Eagle, or a Commander. I will never root for them. But I don't feel like I can root for my team now. I'm just like, I just hope that they still do well, but they better do well. That's all I gotta say. Or else the people who have us where we are aren't gonna have a job next year anyway. So it won't matter. Standing ovation. OKC has done it. They have beat the Indiana Pacers 123-107. That is a convincing lead and win. Congratulations to them. As absolutely. As Ma Cafferty goes, so does. Hold on. Chargers should be better. Harbaugh, yeah, I had that one. As Ma Coffee goes, so does San Francisco. I don't know if San Francisco's going to be. I mean, San Francisco's going to be great. They should definitely come out of their conference. That's top. I don't know if they're going to be a top of the whole entire league. Let's see that whole entire conference. I don't see the best of the South beating them. I don't see the best of the. Maybe Detroit could give them a run for their money, like we always thought that they could. I don't think Minnesota or Green Bay Packers are going to be able to see them yet. I don't think that Washington, maybe Washington could catch the 49ers off guard. The Eagles, of course, can, proven that they can. So I'd say it's going to be the Eagles, Detroit, or San Fran next year in the NFC. You know, I'll get back to the AFC another time. Just want to finish up this game. My review of this game. Of course, Oklahoma City Thunder have beaten the Pacers, so the series is now tied 1-1. I'm glad about that. OKC actually showed some fight. If they was going to turn over on their backs and let you rub their belly, they was basically going to be they were definitely going to be toast when they went to Indiana. So they had to show that they control their own home. They could control their own home, and they were shocked awake by that thumping that they took from Oklahoma from the Pacers. Oklahoma has proven to you that they basically lost that game rather than the Pacers win that game. So let's you take care of it every single game. The Pacers are going to come back, so don't think the Pacers are not going to come and thump you in the face their first game in Indiana. But you got to win it. You have to win it to get the respect. You get the money, you get the power. Now you got to earn the respect. That's just what it is. Pascal Siakam in a losing effort, 15 points, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. 14 points, 4 rebounds for Naismith, 16 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds for Turner, 11 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, 4 rebounds for Nembhard. I mean, looks like a pretty useful, day with only 1 turnover and one personal foul. I mean, just basically was 1 of 4 from the 3. Naismith was 4 of 8 from 3. Halliburton, 17 points. He pulled that out his ass in the last quarter. 2 steals, 2 blocks. Wow. 5 turnovers, not good. No bueno. 6 assists, 3 rebounds. And he was 3 of 8 from 3. Like I said, he definitely wasn't aggressive at all. He wasn't aggressive at all until the last quarter. So goes him, so goes the team. This is what it comes down to. TJ, I'm sure he's going to come back in the next game when they go to Indiana and be aggressive. He better. If he's not aggressive, OKC's going to blast him and they're going to come back home and win it. Yeah. As far as OKC, they did their OKC thing. They had 34 points from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 19 points from Jalen Williams, 15 points from Chet Holmgren with 6 rebounds. 19, 5, and 5 is Jay Will's score. Jay Will's box score. They got 20 points off the bench from Caruso, 20 points. 2 turnovers, 3 fouls. He used them wisely. 1 assist, 3 rebounds, and one assist and 3 rebounds. And he was 4 of 8 from 3. 50% game for Alex Caruso. Pretty good. He also, from McWiggins, they had off the bench. He gave them 18 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. And he was 5 of 8 from 3. Pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, that's how you win. I mean, yeah. I mean, even if your bench, even if your starters aren't all in double figures, you need to have at least one dude in double figures off your bench. Two dudes, you doing good. You doing good. So they took care of business. They held them down. They beat the Pacers. Now they're going back to Indiana. Their next game is going to be today is Sunday. Their next game is going to be Wednesday in Indiana at 8:30. I will definitely be joining you back on Wednesday for that. I'm going to come back too to cover some other things and hopefully give y'all my ACC, predictions from the rosters that they have currently. I'm also going to talk a little bit about some. I was going to say Wheel of Time. About some fantasy football discussions, guys. So come on back for that. Please go ahead before you leave. Like the video if you haven't done so already. Please comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so before. Hit that notification button because if you do, you'll know whenever I come in live. But I usually go in and put in a later time for me to come in, so you guys have some kind of warning that I'm gonna go live. Okay, so look out for that. Look out for me going live. I appreciate you for being here. Y'all have a good night. Please come back. I love talking to y'all. Take care of one another. Take care of yourself, and may you always find water and shade.